All right, the Detroit Pistons are interested in Ben Simmons. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And a few other teams also interested in Ben Simmons as well too. So hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to it, man. Check out Detroit Pistons top playlist. By the way, um, so it says report Detroit Pistons. Another team inquiring about Ben Simmons. Now you got people saying they're against this, they're against this. And at the end of the day, when I became on board with this when he said he wasn't to go anywhere. You know, we look at his contract again. We did live on this already. Somebody in the comments they said, "When you gonna do some Piston content?" Well, I did something last week. I did live, so we kind of doing it. And like I said before, man, they trying to keep Ben Simmons. They speaking bad on Ben Simmons, kissing his ass, speaking bad on Ben Simmons. And that's what happened. Little life lessons when people, talk good and they talk bad, or talk good, and they can't just consistently shut up and just say good things about you. That mean they shouldn't have a place in your life. All right. Don't no friend ride with the ops. Unless the ops that's their family, they go home with them. Don't no friend ride with the ops. Don't no friend talk about you or speak down on your name in a negative light, man. So, and like I said before, that's the way Joel Embiid doing it. And then one person that's getting away in Philly with no blame, who making the max is making around 180 million, ain't he? Tobias Harris. He ain't getting no blame for the Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. You making a max contract too. He ain't showing up doing what he supposed to do. So Tobias Harris always been a solid player, but he ain't he ain't even no regular max player. But I mean, that is what it is. But it says reported Detroit Pistons, another team inquiring about Ben Simmons. It says Ben Simmons' drama in Philadelphia is extended into the training camp, with most recent development involving the team withholding his $8.25 million of salary on Friday. A trade will obviously be the best for all parties involved. But the 76ers, understandably want a return somewhat approximating fair value, and report from the inquirer, Keith Pompey. We're provided a current list of suitors of Ben Simmons services. You got a league source says it was the Minnesota Timberwolves, Indiana Pacers, Cleveland Cavaliers, Toronto Raptors, and San Antonio Spurs are still inquiring about Ben Simmons' availability. So the team on that list, it hasn't been often discussed regarding Ben Simmons as Detroit Pistons. So let's examine the possibilities of a deal. Obviously, the rookie, first overall pick, Kate Cunningham, will be completely off limits. I believe a 22-year-old Bay would be as well, fresh off of all rookie selection. The cornerstone return will likely revolve around Jeremy Grant, who signed a 3-year, $60 million deal in Detroit last offseason there. After averaging a career high 22.3 points a game his first season in Detroit at 27 years old, with only 2 years left on this deal, Grant wouldn't be as likely to overlap the prime of Detroit young core as might a 25-year Ben Simmons under contract till 2024-2025. The 76ers have to determine if Tobias and Grant Tobias Harris combination at forwards will be the best path forward. Both players are likely best suited to play the forward. I agree. I disagree with that. I look at Jeremy Grant as a guy who could play the three. I mean, in some spots it's positionless anyway, but I'm just talking about. I think Tobias could play some three. So yeah, I think they could work, but I would be trading Tobias Harris too. Shit. I'll be trading Tobias Harris a max contract, man. If I'm them, I'll tell you what I do, man. If I'm them, I would take Tobias Harris' contract. I would try to measure it up and bring in Buddy Hield. If I have to bring in Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, wherever they got a 3-team deal, I got to take some trash in. I would. But amongst other pieces to round out the deal, the 2027 overall pick, Killian Hayes probably doesn't make sense for either side. The Pistons would be with that loath to give up 20-year-old potential. The Sixers wouldn't view him as a guy ready to help Joel Embiid. Some who makes a ton of sense is veteran Corey Joseph, who resigned Detroit, 2-year deal. Next year, the 76ers have been leaked Joseph in the past, who represented a terrific backup point guard option and contingent plan for Shake Milton. The shift to position doesn't go smoothly. So my thing is this: if you asking me, man, yes, Killian has a place there because he has the size, he has the playmaking ability, so it does spit out this thing. I think he got more shooting potential than Ben Simmons. I think he fit perfectly there, even if it's in the here and now. Even if it's in the here and now, man, I think he made perfect. I think he made perfect choice. Perfect. I think he made perfect for you. Need somebody. Tyrese Maxey, a combo guard. I think Shake Milton I think he is a stopgap. He's not a starting guard. He's a rotational backup guard. I think Killian eventually, can come in and start right away, or eventually come in and start. So once he starts shooting the ball better, and there's been a report that he's been amazing early in training camp. Why not? Why not bring him in? But that's why you think about like, damn, you should have kept Suelko Du Bois. Yeah, you could sweeten the deal up, but apparently he about 30 years old or something they were saying. But like I said before, man, they got chips, but then again, 76ers think they about to get a superstar in return for Ben Simmons. You're not. Maybe if it was the 90s, early 2000s where his shooting couldn't shoot, you're not gonna get that. You're gonna get a pick. You're gonna get some picks, and you're gonna get some young players. That's what you're gonna get. That's what people got. That's what they gotta understand. They're not gonna get nothing. And then they think they're gonna get all that compensation back. What superstar out there would you trade superstar? It's only like 10, 15 superstar, right? What superstar you think they're gonna trade for? They're gonna trade for Ben Simmons. What superstar? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What star? Let's go through them. Damian Lillard, no. Jokic, no. Even a guy like Jamal Murray, no. De'Aaron Fox, he ain't even superstar, no. Zion, no. So no, not even Brandon Ingram. So that's on them. That's on them. So at the end of the day, man, we can sit here and talk about what they want. They're gonna get a lot of young players. They got a few young players, and they'll get some picks. That's just what it is. They're gonna get some young players, and they're gonna get some picks. So all that hoping they're gonna come in there and get a generational talent, that's not gonna be the case. Or a known commodity, no. Most people won't even trade Westbrook for him. That's just not gonna be the case, bro. So, like I said before, man, it's just they gotta take what they gonna get with him. And people, talking about, I would never take Ben Simmons, this, that, but these are the same people saying that Detroit, they should have went out there and got some stars. They should have been more aggressive in free agency, this, that, and the third. Well, like I said before, that ain't how this work. That ain't how this work, man. If Detroit got a lot of these dudes is okay with Detroit getting washed up Blake Griffin. A lot of these dudes is okay with them getting washed up Blake Griffin. Ben Simmons in his prime, Detroit's a perfect fit for Ben Simmons, to be honest. It's a perfect fit. And if it don't work, man, after a year or two, you can move his contract with no problem. If it don't work, it don't work. But I think it would work with Cade, him, Bay. Definitely. Stewart learned to shoot. I think it could work. I think if you go to New York, it will work. You got a lot of shooting in got a lot of shooting in New York. I think it'll work in Detroit. In Detroit and New York. Somewhere where he can space the floor and get in, he can continue to slash. But it's not, for me, it's not imperative they go out there and get him. Let me say that. It's not imperative. But I think like I said before, man, I think him and Cade can handle the ball. I think Ben can find Cade off backdoor movement and off movements. I think Cade can find Ben. I think they're a good fit, But as I said, another possibility might be Kelly Olynyk, who signed a 3-year deal in free agency as a career 36.7% three-point shooter. Olynyk will be the answer to long-awaited stretch bid contract for 76ers after seeing limited after limitations with Dwight Howard's backup. So yeah, they can use that. So while it's a fire car from Headline by Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal, the Pistons bring back Randall, Lennox, Joseph in draft conversation could represent a bridge deal to 76ers in the present while having the assets war chest stocked with another opportunity arise later. The main question would be Daryl Morey would want to throw in a towel on a superstar hunt, whether Simmons' value has fallen so that far the Pistons will find even deals such, tenable. So yeah, I think a deal. I think I'll do the deal, bro. But then they hit hunt on the superstar. It's not gonna happen. Daryl Morey is an idiot. He don't know nothing about basketball. Ain't Elton Brand supposed to be running the show over there? Even with Kobe and the Shaq trade from this Kobe and Shaq beef, they didn't get fair compensation for Shaq. Karan Butler, who was in the Shaq deal, who was in the Shaq deal? So let me see. 1 second. So they said the deal that he traded Karan Butler, Brian Grant, Lamar Odom, and 2006 first round pick. Was Jordan Farmer, and a 2007 second round pick. Somebody we didn't know. So that's what they traded for Shaq. Even though Lamar Odom helped them win a championship, that's most people talking about Shaq at that time. Dominant Shaq. Shaq still at his peak, maybe about to be on the downslope or whatever it may be. Man, niggas would have been like, man, I want Reggie Miller. Or I want, well, I can't really think of anybody. On Dirk Nowitzki or something like that. Did they get a superstar for him? No. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, man. Check the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Rest for the donate, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate that love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this. And like I said, I'm not gonna bitch and complain or cry if they don't do it, but I see opportunity to help make this team a playoff team and a contender going down. Remember, Ben Simmons has a blue collar defensive and get his hand dirty mentality too. But appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you guys think.